This computer at Corvalent's headquarters in Cedar Park, Texas, has been taking a beating for more than 647 days. All of its original parts remain intact. It works exactly the same way as it did the day it came out of the box. It is guaranteed not to fail. This is what rugged embedded computing is all about, and it's at the very core of Corvalent.
Rugged embedded systems are extremely important because in conditions where there's a criticality as far as the application is concerned, the computer cannot fail. If it does fail, number one, it causes a major revenue stream to whoever is using that specific piece of machinery.
Corvalent's president and CEO Ed Travis guarantees the design and components of Corvalent's industrial-grade computers not to change. They can't, because they are used to run everything from oil drilling equipment to medical devices.
A medical equipment, typically your CT scan or MRI or a nuclear type of a product medicine type of equipment, they typically use a computer to run everything on that specific piece of equipment. Those type of computers are not your typical computer that you use in a regular commercial environment as an end user in your desk. Typical computers that, first of all, they cannot have any change. They like to be extremely consistent throughout the life of that product, which in the medical industry is typically 15 to 20 years.
They call this longevity by design, a theme consistent from the computers they build to the people who work there.
What I'm proud of is that Corvalent average employee lifespan inside of Corvalent is 10 years. That's very, very different, and especially when you're talking about the culture of the rest of the working world.
How you doing today?
So when Travis announced a big cultural change, that the company was moving from Silicon Valley, California to Cedar Park, Texas,
I was like, Texas?
long-term employees like Anna Rudloff admit they were surprised.
It was kind of surprising, but he brought us for a trip. We stayed like for a few days, and he showed us around, and not only the fun stuff around, but out housing and cost of living, and that was very enticing to see, especially the cost of life.
Travis anticipated only 5 to 10% of his employees would want to make the move. He was in for a big surprise.
It was astonishing. We had 75% of applications filled to relocate with our company.
One of those came from Rick Octavio, who has been with Corvalent since 2005.
Texas compared to California. First thing is commute. Okay, we live in Cedar Park. I have a 9-minute commute. The previous job I had in Silicon Valley, it was a 2-hour commute to travel 40 miles. Second thing, Texas has no state income tax.
Bella, come up here. Perhaps no one felt the difference more than Julia Ojeda and her family, who moved from a tiny apartment to a spacious house.
You couldn't even think of having a house, even a mobile home. So to come here and get when they give you your keys, and this is your house, it's like, wow, my dream come true. So I'm so happy because now my little one has more space for her to run, to have his own room.
Cedar Park provides the same type of unfettered freedom to business, according to Cedar Park Mayor Matt Powell.
Corvalent was a company that was looking to escape a bad regulatory environment and really spread their wings in a better environment, and I think that's what Cedar Park provides. We work very hard to bring them here and then get out of the way and let them grow, and I think that because they've done just that, it's a testament to both their business skills and the environment that Cedar Park provides.
Provides not only to business, but to people, according to Councilman Don Tracy.
I think one of the most important things that we do is provide a good quality of life for our citizens here. And when businesses are making a decision to move to a particular location, they want to ensure that their employees have access to good schools, have access to good transportation systems, have access to good park systems, have access to good quality housing options, retail and other shopping options.
And local jobs, according to Councilman Mitch Fuller.
I was honored to present Ed and the Corvalent team the first incentive check, from the city of Cedar Park. One of the things I really remember from that day too was meeting a brand new employee of Corvalent who lived in Cedar Park.
More high-paying, skilled jobs in Cedar Park. Why Economic Development Director Phil Brewer brokered a deal Corvalent couldn't refuse.
The first thing we were able to do with Corvalent was to assist them in expediting the building that they were having constructed for them through the development process so it was delivered in a timely manner. The other thing we were able to do was help them through an incentive package on their expenses in terms of relocating their operations from California, and knowing that they had a number of critical employees that they wanted to make the move with them, we were able to assist those employees with an employee relocation allowance.
Texas was the only state in a union that during all negotiations actually came to visit us in California.
Ed Trevis continues to pay it forward by being a good corporate citizen of Cedar Park, serving as chair of the city's Comprehensive Planning Advisory Committee and chairman-elect of the Cedar Park Chamber of Commerce. It's all part of Trevis's grand vision, looking beyond the rugged embedded computers Corvalent makes to longevity by design.
We do see longevity in Cedar Park. This is a business of longevity. So we plan to be in Cedar Park. This company was designed to last more than 100 years.